Paul Butler. I'm one of the client partners at New Leaf Training and Development, and I'm joined today by Holly Schroeder, who is the President and CEO of the Santa Clarita Valley Economic Development Corporation, who I'm delighted to say are actually based literally in our kind of business backyard. Holly, the whole purpose of these Take Fives is to give people some practical help, provide some hope, and even sprinkle a little bit of humour now and again. So just got this one question, which I'd love to run with for about 4 or 5 minutes, because we do call them Take Five for a reason. So here's the question. What would you say, Holly, that you're learning personally, professionally, even as an organisation during these rather challenging days? And please take the opportunity to tell us a little bit more about the EDC, what you guys do and who you serve. So over to you, Holly, and I'll wrap it up when you're done.
Okay. Well, thanks, Paul, for the opportunity and for, the thought-provoking question. Let me start just say a little bit about the EDC, because I think it'll provide the context. Santa Clarita Valley Economic Development Corporation is a nonprofit focused here in the Santa Clarita Valley on increasing the number of jobs and the job opportunities for people in this region. And it's a public-private partnership with the city of Santa Clarita, the county of Los Angeles, our academic institutions in the region, and the private sector. So everybody who cares about growing jobs and economic development kind of coming to the table and working together to increase the job base. And we have actually quite a diverse set of businesses here. And so when I thought about your question, I think the thing that I've been learning both personally and what the organization is dealing with is how do you sort of live in alternative realities? Because what we're seeing with our companies is there's definitely companies that are really struggling through the pandemic. And you can see it when you walk into retail establishments and restaurants and gyms, and they're really hard hit. These consumer-facing businesses are really hard hit by what is happening in the shutdowns and on and off of that. And but then we have other companies that have just remarkably adjusted and done really creative and innovative things with it, and coming up with new product lines, adjusting in order to be in the supply chain for what we need to deal with the pandemic, and PPE and sanitizer and other supplies. And so it's like we get thrown these curveballs. And I like to say it's like they MacGyver their way out of it. I know I'm mixing metaphors, but they really just are able to think through where are those opportunities going to be? What is the other pieces of the puzzle that we need to get ourselves through this time? And their resilience and ability to kind of get through that has been just really impressive to me. And so, and I might talk to a business in one camp, and again, even if they're super hard hit, they're MacGyvering their way through. And then the ones that have found like they have a product that's really relevant right now, and they've figured out how to take advantage of that opportunity and really get their products or services out to the people that need it. And that gives me a lot of hope. And I just am really impressed with the way our businesses get creative and see what's going on, and then act on it, really get into action. So that's really kind of what I wanted to share today. And it's really, we have just these great companies that are doing so much to try to help what's happening here in Santa Clarita Valley and beyond.
Well, Holly, on behalf of everyone who watches these, and they've become very popular now, thanks again for your insights. And just on a personal level, just to say thank you for the great work that you're doing for the businesses and the people in obviously the place that we call home. I really do appreciate all the work that you do. So could I offer you a high five, Holly?
Absolutely. Thank
Thanks,
you so
Holly.
much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.